Okay. We'll deal with the relativistic effects of Misty Step. Like if you're on a train moving at the speed of light and you Misty Step, no. Okay. Yep. So yeah, Julian does his little scratch pad magic notepad, and you can see that he reports it back into the main caravan. I mean, he agrees with your assessment. He tells you guys that you're going to move back towards the main caravan. And as you're riding back, he lets you guys know that some of the other squads have reported this, have confirmed your guys' reporting of the troops ahead, but something's coming up from behind the caravan, and Adrian's going to give some kind of address to the army and tell you guys what to do. Because something's been spotted behind. Looking towards their commander, not saying anything. Some of them look a little grim, but they don't look too concerned. You can see that there are some worried, there are some nervous-looking Bohemond foot soldiers that are kind of exchanging some frantic dialogue between each other.
Meatloaf.
What?
What'd you say?
What the fuck about a meatloaf?
I said we're at a meatloaf.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Where has all the meatloaf gone? The expedition is doomed.
It's just a throwaway joke that doesn't need to be that much attention on it.
Sorry, I just all I heard was meatloaf, and what are you talking about?
That's why everybody's so grim. We're at a meatloaf. That's the joke. We can move on now.
Thanks, Eric.
Thanks, Eric. Nothing more iconic to D&D than interrupting narration with just bullshit jokes.
I didn't expect it to get interrupted. I'm sorry. I thought everyone would just ignore it and carry on, and John would, like, find it entertaining in the replay.
Well, it's gonna be in the replay now.
I know, well, yeah. Now it's totally interrupted everything. Now, God damn it.
Adrian and Delzig stop their conversation, and he steps forward, and you can see that kind of with a hand motion, Bohemond waves, and everybody falls silent, and looks up to Captain Adrian, and he begins to talk, and he says, "Now, as of course word has passed around the camp by this point, several of the forward scouting squads have spotted a contingent of horsemen, about 50 in number, perhaps a dozen more, a dozen less. It's not entirely clear. Now, as you have also heard, the rear squads have tracked monsters that have been following us. They've been following us for about the past 50 or 100 miles. The elves have been gathering several packs of stone clasts. I'd say at a minimum, we're looking at 3 families, totaling about 10. At a most, there's about 30 following us. They're about 25 miles behind. The farthest, maybe 30. If you imagine our movement on a compass, they're taking up, and he goes like this. They're taking up like this, cutting off our path of southern retreat. Now, the bridge we're advancing to lies about 30 miles to the north of us. We could reach it in a few days easily. But by this time, the infantry has probably finished fortifying the bridge, along with the mage cadre that they under their command, for a total enemy force of about 50 horsemen, about 200 infantry, about 30 mages, and about 10 to 30 stone clasts. This is indeed... That's a lot more than you.
We're down to like what, 50 now? What are we at?
No. You started with you started
150.
Yeah, you started with a little under 200 troops. You're now at about 150.
Okay.
Taking into account total casualties, so there are quite a bit more enemy than friendly troops here. The enemy believes that their plan is, of course, will go off without a hitch, and that we'll be forced north because our strength is not strong enough to fight the stone class, which will prevent an iron barrier to our south, and we'll be forced to make a forward assault against their fortifications, which of course will be suicide, leading to almost the complete destruction of the caravan and the deaths of all of us. And he just kind of lets that hang for a second, and he says, "But of course, everything is actually going according to our plan, and I will begin to announce the first stage of our counterattack."
Kind of sus. All right.
Incredible. What does he have up his sleeve?
Okay.
So that's what he says. That's what he says. And nobody reacts to that. Everyone's like, so you guys are with Julian, and you can see that one of the other squads comes up to you guys. And you guys are now standing there, and not Captain Delzig herself, but one of her aides comes up, and she starts ordering you guys around. And a few, like where you're going to stand for a second. And then a few moments later, you can see that Corey's character is led over. as he's being reassigned to your squad for the present mission. So you can see one of Captain Delzig's aides leads him over and just, is like, this. He's going to be with you now. So Corey, can you explain what your character says as you're...
I offer my hand to shake his, then. So, welcome to the squad, then.
Yeah. I see it's a
I
Corey
guess I'll
character.
Curtsy.
Okay.
Corey Kohler seems to have arrived.
Which
Sven's
arm are you
first
missing?
dialogue, his first dialogue in the campaign. His first line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you shake my hand or do you just leave me there?
What do you want me to do with your hand? What do you want me to do with it?
I withdraw my hand.
This
I
is
say
made
nothing.
so much better by Corey's
Westerners
camera
are so
constantly
strange.
freezing.
Yeah, Corey's camera your camera keeps freezing, and it's just...
Oh fuck. Let me put the steam down. See if it's better. That's probably better.
Corey,
Why are you bullying me? You people ask so many questions. Listen, I'm here to kill some horsemen. That's my order.
What?
My fighting style is killing horsemen. We'll leave it at that. Does that suffice? I don't know what these grenades are, and I don't know what they do. All I know is that we're on to kill some horsemen.
Anyways, Sandro, Corey,
Such
Aaron,
tactical
and I
prowess
are gonna
from
go
this
try
man.
to pick up some more grenades.
Yeah, I'm
Get some
gonna
more
go.
grenades?
I don't
Okay,
think
yeah.
Corey's coming with us. I think it's just me and you.
Fair enough.
Got it.
I'll tag along, I suppose.
Okay, sure.
Like,
Yeah,
have
so
no
I
idea
mean,
where you're going.
Julian comes with you because he needs to resupply as well. So you guys can go to where the kind of...
Go to the ammo box.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, yeah, there's one of the wagons is full of fucking. It's where the gunpowder barrels are and where the grenades are. So you guys
Incredible.
go and you can talk to.
All right, so I'll try to ask Svend then
What
in
is
his
that?
native language. Why are you here? Like what's the? What kind of glory do you seek here?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm here nonetheless. We'll find out why I'm here, I suppose.
I'm not sure that's really the.
You're a mysterious man.
Wait, can I train my bird to drop grenades?
Oh my god!
So dangerous.
Remember Murphy's laws of combat, Eric. It always falls short.
How much did that bird cost?
Also, how would your bird light a grenade?
I would
Riddle me that
it
one.
would
Light it and then
fly.
it's
Then
going
it,
to go
okay, no, then
God.
it would explode.
I'm
Here's
ready
what
for
would
Eric to
happen.
kill his bird with a grenade.
Yeah, if I light it,
Carry a
it will
match.
explode.
Bird flying.
It's not a...
No.
It's still so strange to me that you call it Dota. Nobody calls it that.
I call it that. He calls it that. The
I
people
didn't
in my
call it
town.
that.
What?
No, people in your town do not call it Dota. I don't believe that.
You did it when you
Suddenly,
introduced yourself.
suddenly interrupting your conversation, you hear a voice, a familiar voice pitch up as Ranger Captain Delzig said, "What are you doing?"
Hello, mother. Did you know that a curtsy apparently brings good weather? I learned that today.
Piotr's losing his shit in the corner. All right.
Did I get anything better?
John, you can see
I-
that as she's handing you, she hands you kind of each a cup, and then she's giving it to Piotr, and she just like stares. She kind of lingers on Piotr for like 5 seconds, just staring at you for a few seconds, and kind of blinks and moves on like it was nothing. That's all. Were you gonna say something, Corey?
Yeah, I whisper over to Lake. Is this your battle ale, or is this something different?
Yeah, it's battle ale.
So hold on, Corey. Are you speaking Seddish?
Yeah.
And as you're doing that, you can see that Captain Delzig, she kind
I
of whips you.
whisper over it. I'm trying not to talk to the captain directly.
Yeah, I know.
But, if she hears me anyway, that's fine.
She kind of whips over and she says, "I believe if you
Okay.
have something to say, you can speak in a tongue that the entire squad can understand. And I don't believe that you have anything worth saying that you cannot address to me."
It yeah, I'll just drink it.
And she says, "Everyone form around me. Come closer." So
Mama's
the
mystery
we do that?
juice.
she has another mystery juice, so everyone kind of comes around her, and she says, "I will now explain the real target of our mission."
What?
Oh.
What?
The real yeah.
No,
What- sorry, Mark.
Continue.
No, John.
Okay.
Yeah, no, trust me, you'll like this. The real target of our mission is not the enemy cavalry. The real target of our mission is the sorcerer who's working with the elves. We have divined quite a bit about him. Sorry, just thinking something of myself. We've divined quite a bit about him, and he now presents the greatest obstacle to the success of our caravan. Now, as I'm sure you're all familiar with, there are several branches of magic that have been forbidden by the church and are generally considered illegal. This is things like using sorcery to enslave or entrap the minds of others, raising the dead, stuff like that. Well,
John.
yeah, John?
A sneeze, a cough away.
These things, as of course, are rightly forbidden as abominations of nature.
I
Now-
just gotta like look over at Raven.
Now, there is one more branch of magic which, too, is forbidden, although it's rarely needed to be enforced because it's a very difficult branch of magic and few people have any desire to study into it. But it is possible for a talented mage to reach into the spirit world and summon demons into this plane. That is what this mage working with elves specializes in. That is how he's been controlling so many creatures to come and attack us. Now, this mage, he's a man from Adrian's homeland. They've met before. His name is Ajax, and he is our target.
What the fuck? You're joking, dude.
What the fuck?
Sandro, no. Sandro, no.
Alright, so the timeline was backwards.
Then you learn that the
Sad
prince
and
goes by another
confused.
name, Cyrus Windsor.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. His name is actually Adrian. That's not a lie.
Yes.
Veronica? In the chaos of battle, as you're charging forward, you just have the line of sight. Right here, you see a shimmering ethereal figure, kind of light blue haze,
Oh, okay.
and someone invisible.
Yes.
Advantage.
John, what level are you casting the spell at?
Second level.
Counterspell.
Oh shit,
Anyone got a dispel magic or a counterspell?
No.
Fucking third level.
bruh, no, it's level 3.
So you begin the words of power. You know, you begin to speak them, and you can see.
Well, I
with the
don't,
flash,
but
he holds up his. Oh yeah, you actually don't speak.
yeah.
But he can still see. He can still sense your mana. And he can see you spell casting, and he counterspells that right up.
Yeah, I don't think it does half damage or anything.
All right. Well, so Svend and Pyotr, who are currently attacking this grappled, this restrained man in chains of fire, you can see that he kind of puts his hands together and he begins to glow with mana.
I do that.
Yeah. So
does that
suddenly the air begins. Suddenly an intense whirlwind begins around you. All of your clothes are being whipped. Your hair is blowing. He looks crazy in the epicenter of this storm sphere as lightning begins to surge all around you guys. Can each of you make a strength saving throw? Okay. Corey, he's still up though. You can see the fire spreading around him. You can see his spell now. You can see one of the tattoos on his hands. You can see that one of them. It looks like a flaming torch is on one of his hands. And you can see Corey. And Pyotr. You can hear him casting a spell. As a delayed blast fireball forms in his hand.
Oh my god. That's not how that. Wait. What?
What?
He's just casting it on himself?
Do you know how delayed blast fireball works, Eric?
I know how to. Okay. You don't get to launch it afterwards. You put it at a point, and then you launch, and then it explodes at that point.
I know.
When you let it go.
I know.
Okay. I'm just.
This is the point.
What a kamikaze.
When did my boy get to 7th level spells?
That's a good question, John. Well, a story for another time. Now, he looks at you, Svend, and as the fireball forms in his hand, and he looks at you and he says, "You should run now." Corey,
What
so
about
you-
me?
well,
Who's fangs deep in the man?
Sandro, did you say he was bloodied?
Mhm.
Okay.
Again, this does 12 d6 damage. I will put that out. You will
So what's the
probably die.
radius? Do we know the radius?
No, you do not.
I look
I think
at
you'd
him.
be, I think you'd be metagaming to Google it, but I can't stop you.
I
I'm
say,
not, no, I won't Google it.
Does he just say that to Svend? What about me, the man who
No,
spends deep in him?
he just kind of yells it to everybody in front of him.
Okay.
my gods are looking down on me, Imperial.
And you say the same?
The gods are smiling on me, Imperial.
That's basically what I say.
Hey, hey, Corey.
I say he mellowates, and I'm fucking staying, dude.
Yeah, no, Corey. If we
No,
just kill
that's
him,
a terrible idea.
if we just
No,
kill
it
him,
does not it does not dispel if you kill him.
No, it does not. It'll still explode if you kill him.
It just explodes when you kill him.
would either
You
of
will
us
just die if
would
you kill
either
him.
of us know that?
Yeah, none of us.
I
would know
yell that to them because
Yeah,
I feel
you-
like Lake would know
Eric has
that.
studied spellcasting. He knows how the spell works.
Yeah, I yelled it at them. Fucking run away!
H-Net's the place to suicide
Okay,
fest.
no, hold on. If he's bloodied, let's just wail away at him, and then run
yeah.
away when we can.
You kill
Right?
him.
I mean, I know what I'm gonna do.
What, John?
What?
What are you gonna do?
Grenade, disengage.
Wait, that's fucking genius. Let Piotr die. If Sven wants to die, fair enough, but let Piotr live.
Okay, I whisper, giant's blessings be upon me. Okay, and then you see, Svend, he begins growing in size.
You guys
and he begins,
enlarge.
like murmuring. He begins murmuring like you don't understand what he's saying, but it's like a long bellowing speech. And Svend becomes a large creature. So he's like fucking a huge
Big
boy.
Svend.
He's a big Svend. And then I fucking go and lunge at the dude and grapple him. Mage scum, I'm willing to die here, and the only way you're gonna kill me is fireballing yourself. Now listen, if you die, you're definitely going to hell, but I'm not. So it's your choice, buddy. What are you gonna do?
My flames will not harm me. I don't wish to kill you, but I will if I have to.
Oh my god.
Is that the end of your
What a
turn?
talk. I didn't even get to roll. God damn it. Okay.
You can't intimidate him, Corey.
What do you mean? I'm giant.
Yeah, but
I'm fucking stacked, dude!
but like it's one of those like even if you get a nat 20, it's still not gonna be intimidating. Like there's no reason to make a roll.
Like, yeah, Corey, even a nat 20 would not successfully intimidate Ajax right now.
What am I picking up? Okay, I guess I run like 15 feet.
Yeah, just
All right.
run.
That's all you can do.
Okay, John,
Yeah.
Piotr, you're up.
your horse.
Your flames may not harm you, but these might. And I drop both grenades and then dash. 5, 10,
That's legendary. That's
15,
actually
20,
legendary.
25, 30.
No, okay, hold on. John, before you take your action, I'm sorry, if you drop the grenades before you move, it's gonna explode before you dash.
Okay, then I'll run and then throw him back. Tuck him back.
Yeah.
Alright. And then my horse dashed 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Oh my god.
He's out of there. He's
Yeah,
out of there.
I'm out of there, and the grenades have been thrown back. But
I'm gonna look at Piotr and give him like a thumbs
Corey,
up.
I don't want to kill Svend, but I don't.
Well, I mean, he'll just go down.
No, Sandra, the range was 10 feet, and if he just ran 15, then he's fine.
What are you talking about? Range 10 feet.
Wasn't the
for delayed blast
Radius-
fireball?
oh that one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, there's no sprite. I forgot about that. There's no saving you.
There's
from
no
that.
saving
Sorry,
for
Corey.
that.
So yeah, sorry, I was talking about the grenades. Now Corey's dead. Svend up. Can I look over? Because now I'm a little closer. Can I see any sort of Ajax?
Mm-hmm. You can see. I mean, you can see a collection of smoke and smoldering ruins. Make a perception check.
Okay, that I can do. 17 plus
Okay.
2.
You can see just through the smoke where Ajax was standing. You don't see anything there. You see some destroyed ruins. So either his body was basically totally annihilated, or he's
Which is
moved.
not an unreasonable thing to have
Would
happened.
not be unreasonable if his whole body was just completely destroyed.